Hey guys, it's Ray again from Unboxed Collectables. Welcome back to another review we're going to be doing today. But before we go on, let me introduce my partner who was not here last week, who's finally here with us now moving forward. He will be with us every single week. My business partner and my little cousin, Zach.
Bro, thank you for the introduction. Guys, my name's Zach, as Ray's just said. I want to first off by saying apologies for not being here for the last review, but from now on, you will see me here alongside my handsome business partner here. So basically a little bit about me. You'll find me anything with Dragon Ball, anything to do with Dragon Ball, anything to do with anime in general. You'll find that I collect, enjoy, review. That's pretty much where I stand on the collecting side of things. Recently though, courtesy of my business partner here, I just acquired my first PCS statue, which was a great piece because again, more so anime inspired with the whole gaming side with Street Fighter. So it was a Shin Akuma 3rd scale, absolutely beautiful piece. So this is what's got me into the statue world now, and
It is a beautiful piece.
it is absolutely amazing. So yeah, so a little bit about today, guys. I think Ray's going to take over now and tell you what we are actually going to be reviewing today. So I'll hand you over back to Ray.
So we have been waiting for quite some time for this statue to arrive, and it finally arrived in the mail last week. We've been waiting for Sofa to come, and for all you guys who don't know, Sofa is our cameraman behind the camera right now doing all the filming and editing for us, so a massive props to Sofa. We finally got the Hulk on throne from Queen Studios. This thing is an absolute beast and we cannot wait to take it out of the box and show you guys what it's all about. We've seen a couple of photos online, so we were extra keen to want to take out our one and display it and put it together and show you guys what we think about it. So stay tuned, and before we get into it, please be sure to subscribe, hit the notification, like, share. We appreciate the love and support. The overwhelming support from the first video was fantastic. And again, we couldn't have done it without Sofa and our generous crew. So please stay tuned and we'll see you in a second.
Alrighty guys, here it is. We just wanted to show you how big this bad boy was before we took it out of the shipper.
So guys, stay tuned as we remove this masterpiece out of the box and show you what it's all about. Hey guys, here they are, both the boxes outside the shipper. It comes in 2 boxes. I wasn't expecting that. This is my first piece from Queen Studios, so I didn't know what to expect. But it appears that the smaller box might possibly have the base, and the rest of the attachments and body and little nicks and knacks are in the big box. So stay tuned as we put this together.
Alrighty guys, here it is. The first box out of the 2. As you can see, we've got the nice white foam packaging. Queen Studios labeled everywhere. Looks absolutely beautiful.
Alright guys, here it is, box 1, the lid's off. In this one we can see the heads. There's 3 different kinds of heads, the attachments that surround the base and what goes with it. So stay tuned as we go through them piece by piece and show you what they're all about. Alright guys, here's the first head from the box. He's got a little bit of an open grin on his mouth. You can see a little bit of his teeth, not too much, a little bit of a smirk. He's got the angry look to him, a little headband around him, and he's got the beads go right around his neck. Here's a second head sculpt. Same concept as the first one, but in this one he's got the open mouth, the angry teeth showing there with a more severe look. Third and final head sculpt. This is the one I'm going to be displaying it with. The gladiator head right on there, the angry look. Same concept as the first 2. He's got the beads that go all the way around. He's got his teeth showing, but he's got the helmet on, which is the way I would like to look at it. Alright guys, this is the next piece outside the box. Pretty clever on Queen Studios' end. What these do is they actually hold up the additional head sculpts that you're not using, and you can chop and change as you see fit. The next piece from the box, the mace. This thing is absolutely incredible. You can see the battle damage scars on there along with the blood stains. I'm pretty sure Hulk holds this in his hand as you place him on the throne. The next piece from the box is the axe. Now this is a bit too big to be holding in my hand. You probably can't see the entire thing, but I will move it up and down so you can see it. This, I'm pretty sure, either fits on the base or will sit in Hulk's hand. I'm not too sure, but we will see when we put them together. The articulation on this and the definition in this is absolutely incredible as well. They've done really well with the finer details in this piece. Here it is, another little attachment that I'm not too sure if it goes on the base or in his hand or it just goes in the surrounding area. But another little beautiful attachment that sits around the base, so we'll see where this one fits. Here you go, the second last attachment from the box. It appears to be like a little dagger. I'm not too sure where this one will sit, but we'll find out in a bit. Again, the intricacy on this is fantastic. They got little dents and grooves to make it look like it's battle damage, which is always an additional bonus and feature. So I can't wait to see where this one goes. And the last piece of it all, the spearhead dagger, again, probably another additional feature that sits around the base. but we'll find out in a bit. Little pointy edge there, some grooves in it, which is look pretty damn good, but we'll see where this bad boy goes as well. Hey guys, here we are with the second box. It's the same concept as the first one. It's got the white foam, the black straps. It comes with 2 tiers, so can't wait to pull this out and see what's inside.
Alrighty guys, so we've taken off the lid here, and as you can see, jam-packed with even more accessories. Without going into too much detail, we can see here, there's a couple of weapons there. We've got a shield, some parts that look to be part of the base as well, so I can't wait to go into these in more detail. Alright guys, so the first piece we've got out here looks to be a shield. What I love most about this straight off the bat is that you can see the battle damage on it. You can see that it's not a full shield, it's broken into pieces there. We've got that little spike up the front there. Absolutely amazing detail in this. Now we've got the smaller of the 2 weapons, appearing to be just a broken off axe, as you can see at the bottom. There, the details, again, I'm going to keep going on about the detail because that to me actually looks and feels like a real axe that's been broken. And again, you've got the battle damage chips in it there. Absolutely amazing detail in that. Here is the bigger of the 2 weapons, and again, absolutely amazing here. This thing in hand, I don't know if the video is going to do this justice, but amazing. Look, I'm going to say this is an axe. Please don't yell at me if I get this wrong. But again, battle damage on point there. You can see the little bronze points up in the top, finishing off with that spike there. Nice wrap around there as well, gives it that authentic feel, and they're just beautiful. Another piece I mentioned at the start, I think this does go onto the base, but the impressive part about this, not only do we see the Rio bars there poking out, rusted and everything, but the best part about this, now I can't describe this and you guys won't be able to tell, but this literally does feel like concrete. I'm in love with the detail there. Like this in hand, it's actually feels like real concrete. An amazing detail there. The paint job on it as well. Again, you can't tell this apart from an actual piece of concrete. Really impressed by this. Quickly touch on these as well. Not a massive piece on it, but still something to make note of, just in terms of how detailed these guys have gone into it. Just single pieces of Rio here. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 in there. Just a nice little addition to there. Just really makes it authentic and just shows the effort they've actually gone through to put this in there. Like, just, again, really impressed by the detail.
All right, fam, here it is, the last tier of the box, the man himself, the big boy statue, Hulk on throne. He comes in one piece. I look forward to pulling him out and having a closer look at this beautiful masterpiece. Alright guys, here it is. We finally pulled him out. We've put him together. He's finally completed. We'll go through a little bit of it and tell you what we found and what we feel and how we feel about it. He's firstly absolutely beautiful. He is so overwhelming. He's such a huge piece. He definitely has a massive presence behind him. I can't really floor it, to be honest. There's a little bits and pieces that I'm not too happy with, which I'll go through in a second. Apart from that, I mean, I'll give him probably an 8, 9 out of 10. He's absolutely stunning. The paint application on this is fantastic. From head to toe, I can't really floor the paint in any way or form. The green just pops throughout the whole piece. The arms, the biceps, the traps, very well defined. This is my first Queen Studios piece, and I can tell you after this one definitely won't be my last. Their quality has just gotten better and better over the years, and they've done a fantastic job with this. I'll go through his knuckles. His knuckles, he's got a bit of red rawness behind him as well. It looks like he's been through a little bit of battle and he's sitting on his throne after a long, hard day's work. The helmet, the intricacy on this is just beautiful, fantastically done. It's so detailed. These are a bit bendy. There's a bit of flex in them as well, so you can obviously play around with it a little bit, not too much in case it does break. But they are a beautiful addition. I know there was some concerns in the beginning about the seam line going through his neck and showing, and I think the production video or the official video, there was a few complaints about it, but honestly, they've definitely rectified that. You can't see that in any way or form. I can't see any seam line, and it fits in absolutely perfectly. So well done on that. There is a couple of things that probably, I don't know if I've put them in correctly, but I assume I have. That's a bit wobbly. It doesn't really sit in well or proper. The peg doesn't go all the way down to the very bottom right there. So I don't know if I'm going to keep these on. This one's a bit more firm, a bit more stable. So I'll probably keep that one. I don't know. I'll try not to tamper with it too much, but this one is a bit off. These little metal pieces that go in, they're not magnetic. They don't really just zip right in and stay there. So I'll probably remove these as I display it, as I don't want to lose any of them or snap it upon moving it. This is absolutely stunning. What is this weapon called? An axe?
I mean, it's an axe.
It's an axe. Details on this is just fantastic. The edging, the grooving, it looks like it's been through battle. I mean, it's so well made, so articulate. It's the bolts on it, the bearings look fantastic. The wood, such a big feel to it. And it actually is like a life-size thing. Like I could actually probably pull this out. One sec, I want to pull it out because I've got it sitting on a thing. But man, I reckon if someone was trying to break into my house, I'd probably use it as a weapon. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I just don't want to hit it. Look at that, the size of that in my hand, and I've got a pretty damn big hand, but that is absolutely huge. So that's a beautiful little addition. Got to try to put this back in now. There we go. Fits in nice and snug. The weapons that go around it, well done, well made, fit in nicely. It doesn't take away from the actual statue itself, which is good. It's not blocking any part of his body. They're placed perfectly on the side, which is always good to see. There is one little thing as well that, I mean, I saw a different review on this, and I know the other guy that did the review had a few issues with it. So I was a bit keen to see it in hand, but this actually doesn't sit real flush, and it doesn't sit properly inside the designated area. You got to use, a few little gaps here that, I mean, I guess we're going to have to live with and put up with. But I wish they just probably made that a little bit more better, where it sat flush and it didn't really show those little gaps and grooves. But apart from that, it's a beautiful little addition, beautiful little piece. The definition in this is just wow, phenomenal. The back end, I know Zach was saying before, would you say it felt like?
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me, more than anything. Like, the weapons are great. Everything on this piece, he's just an absolute monster. But the thing that really stood out for me was the texturing and just the detail in the concrete. Like, again, I said it earlier, you guys can't actually feel it because you're watching through the video, but it actually feels like a real piece of concrete. Even with the Rio bars, it just gives it that look. And that's what really impressed me about the whole piece as a whole, I would say.
It is 100%. He's sitting on a red cape, and there's a sword that goes on, but underneath his foot. Again, the level of detailing in that is just so well made, amazingly done. It's well put together. It's pretty sturdy. It's sitting on a very flimsy Lady Susan right now, but it's managed to be spinning pretty. It is, and that's thanks to sofa. We wouldn't have had it with our sofa. But apart from that, no, it's a fantastic piece. Well done, Queen Studios. It was well worth the wait. Apart from that, I got nothing else to say. I love the two little additions to the little bust holders as well. That's a beautiful little touch. I know many people love to display it with the additional busts and, chop and change as they feel, or they want to change up the diversity of their collection, which is always a good plus. I will keep the helmet on the back here just in case I wanted to remove the other head, so it looks like, he has come out of battle and the helmet remains on there. But apart from that, this thing is an absolute monster. It is so well made, so well proportioned. The size is wow, like unbelievable. So well done, Queen Studios. That is a stunning finished product, and I look forward to many more pieces to come from you guys. So again, appreciate you guys. thanks heaps for joining in with us. And this is our second review. So please feel free to leave a comment, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell in the corner. Be sure to follow Slam Collections on Instagram, who does all our videography and photography for us. And without him, we are absolutely nothing. A massive thanks for tuning in. The love and support is always fantastic and very overwhelming. I think we've hit over 60 subscribers, which is, for us, it's huge. Feels like we've had 10,000.
Amazing.
So keep showing the love and support. We appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the very next Unboxed review.
Ray's like everything I just said.
There's no take two. You want to take two on that?
Oh, I've got to put the microphone on.
So, you slapped the taste out of your mouth.